Some truths about intuition. Okay. I like this quote from Kim Basinger. I found a few. We probably call her Basinger, but this is the problem when you live in America. You start saying the word that you hear everyone else say. So Kim Basinger, she says, I feel there are two people inside me and my intuition. If I go against her, she'll screw me every time. And if I follow her, we get along quite nicely. Now, this is me. This won't be everyone in this room because we're all a little different, right? Nobody is the same. Nobody's wired the same way. But I've tried to go against my intuition many times, and it has cost me badly. But equally, if I have tried to push my intuition into reality too fast without enough rational mind or logical thinking, it doesn't ground. The thing about intuition is it will show you a long range ahead and a short range now. So it's important to know, where am I today? What am I doing today? So this is what I always talk to people about. Visions and instincts are starting points. So who here has ever had a friend or been that person who goes to a workshop or has a card reading or does your own thing and you're like, I am supposed to start a healing center in Brazil? Have you ever run a healing center? No! But I probably have in a past life. I'm sure I must have. How hard can it be? Well, actually, it can be quite hard. Shh! I am supposed to start a healing center in Brazil, and it's going to be amazing, and Oprah's going to come. Oh, my God! We all have possible timelines. What I mean by this is we all have possible fates. And sometimes we'll walk into them, and sometimes we'll get shown them so that we can choose something else. And sometimes we try and force what we would like fate to be because we ain't liking what's going on right now. I want to go to Brazil! So I've experienced this many times with people, and it's kind of heartbreaking too, because you'll be with someone and you'll go, well, how's the healing center in Brazil going? Oh, it's been 3 years and we've been blocked by everybody and I'm almost bankrupt and I'm about to leave my husband, we're not getting on. And I'm like, okay, well, have you thought about letting it go? No, the vision told me. The vision told me. Okay, when did the vision tell you? 2013. Okay, and it's 2019 now. I know that! Visions are not in charge. Instincts are not in charge. I've pissed people off sometimes when I've said that, and they go, oh, how can you say that? You're a channeler. And I'm like, yeah, but I'm in charge of me. I'm choosing to be a channeler. I'm not some puppet. And if I didn't want to do this anymore, I would stop. I would keep my private relationship with them if I wanted to, but if I didn't want to do this anymore, if it wasn't serving me and my soul development at some level, I would stop. Thought about it many times. So instincts and visions are starting points. So we might have this vision and it might change. That's why we have to keep checking in. If your last reading about the plan that you're on right now was 2013, do another reading. And keep doing another reading, because you probably haven't been frozen in cryo since 2013. You've probably changed as a person. The world has changed. Things are always moving and changing. Intuition is like a GPS. It will reroute you along the journey. Keep listening to it and adjusting as you go. Now, it's funny because as I read this card out to you, I can think of a few people in my life who, when the GPS wants to reroute us, no, it said we were going this way, so I'm just going to ignore her. Turn her off. Turn it off. I don't want to hear her voice. But most of us will go with the reroute. Most of us will go, oh, okay, well, I missed that turn. Okay, now I'm going somewhere else, and it's going to take me a bit more time, and there's a reason. Intuition is like this. So healing center in Brazil, contract after contract is blocked. Because you've gone to these meetings with people about healing centers, you might meet someone who has got theirs set up and they go, hey, Jill, now you're divorcing your husband and all your friends hate you and don't speak to you anymore. I've got a healing center in Costa Rica. Do you want to come and work there for a year? Where? Is that near Brazil? Yeah, okay, I'll come, but I can't stay because I'm going to do my healing center in Brazil. Okay, Jill, but just come for a year. Okay. Goes to Costa Rica, falls in love with someone else, realizes, thank God I didn't run a healing center because this is hard work. I like just doing the massages and the readings and then going and gardening because that's my bliss. The reason I was so fixated on the healing center when the vision came was I was so sick of my life. I was so desperate to get out of my life that I took all those emotions, all those thoughts, all those desires, and I saddled that poor vision with all of it. Oh, healing center in Brazil. Okay, you can have unhappy with the husband. Boom. Never made as much money as I wanted. Boom. Wanted to be a successful healer. Boom. I really want to meet Oprah. Oh, boom. That poor healing center. That healing center's going to need a cleanse. Don't go there. So keep listening to it and adjusting as you go. And this is why, there are certain things we do every day in life. We eat every day, we drink every day, we speak to the same people on most days. We check in with our intuition too. It's always moving, it's always changing, and new opportunities are always coming in. So intuition isn't fixed, it's active. So we have to be active with it.